And you know what annoys me? This show is gonna end, and these people who pretend to care so much about you, 3 months down the line, you don't see them anyway.
Okay.
It makes me feel some type of way because he doesn't know I know.
And that was how, for the second time in 2 days, Khosi and Thabang had another fallout. Yes. And this time around, it was not a few minutes quarrel. It was something that lasted all night up until this morning. Yeah, I'm still waiting for them to wake up. As at the time of filming this video, I want to see how today is going to pan out between those two people. However, frankly speaking, seeing both of them quarrel last night gave me so much joy. And I'll tell you why, all right? So you totally need to watch to the end of this video. Now, on the flip side, if you think about the core issues that got them to the point they were last night, you'll see that it's basically about loyalty and trust. And those two concepts mean completely different things to those two people. And mind you, these two people we're talking about, they're very, very smart. Very, very calculative, very, very intelligent. Yes, but when it comes to the concepts of loyalty and trust in a game like Big Brother, trust me, it means completely different things to both of them. And when Khosi spent time explaining to Justin and Black Boy last night, it just made me realize that Khosi is not ready for a guy like Thabang, and Thabang likewise is not ready to be with a girl like Khosi. These are conversations we're going to have on this video, so please make sure you watch to the end. And as always, I'll encourage you all to please share with us your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and yeah, you're all especially welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is BBNaija. This is Frankly Speaking with Glory, and I am the girl with the T. If you are new here or returning but you're not yet officially a part of this community, please do not hesitate to do exactly what you see on your screen. This is how you get to be completely updated of all the happenings with regards to reality TV shows, movies, and trending social topics. Wow. It's been a while I said that. Anyways, guys, quickly, let's proceed into the details of this conversation. First up, let's take it from the party, or even before the party. Yeah, remember they had a fallout yesterday, and almost immediately, let's say a few hours later, they had kissed and made up, and it was like the most romantic night ever between those two people. Yesterday was equally very, very romantic. I mean, there was breakfast in bed, you know, organized by Thabang. These people were having a honeymoon phase in the house the whole of yesterday, even when they were having their munchie task before and after. Oh my God, they were all over each other. They were very, very physical and very, very public about it. Yes. However, whilst they were living their dream life in Big Brother's house, Canada Junior, Tsatsii Ipeleng, they were busy gossiping in their coven about the whole thing. Yes, which is quite expected, because if you think about it, what's his name now? Thabang has some sort of relationship with Tati. As a matter of fact, we have all been speculating that by the end of the show, yeah, when they're all outside, Thabang might definitely make a move on Tati. Yes, we're just speculating, but the likelihood is very, very high. So in that same spirit of romance, of love, Khosi and Thabang had gone for the party. By the way, all the housemates, okay, not all the housemates, most of the housemates looked regal. They looked absolutely stunning in their outfits. However, let's deviate for a bit from the whole Khosi and Thabang conversation. Let's talk about Black Boy's entire look. What was going on there? I mean, ladies and gentlemen, Black Boy's outfit, the entire look, that red wig, everything was giving possession, the possession of Black Boy. Everything was giving witchcraft. I'm not even gonna lie. Everything was giving evil. Like, what the hell? Who picked out that outfit for Black Boy? Nah. It just completely reminded me of Big Brother Naija, the lockdown season, when during most of the Saturday night parties, the stylist will pick one nonsense outfit for Laycon. You know, sometimes Laycon's outfits will be oversized. Sometimes it will make Laycon look like a clown. I mean, it was just rubbish. Whoever was busy selecting Laycon's outfits that season was just doing a terrible job. Or it could be that the person had a personal beef against that Laycon. I mean, guys, same thing I saw last night with Black Boy. The whole outfit, it was giving witchcraft. It was giving evil. Like, what the hell? And when the guy was even dancing, listen, I tried to analyze Black Boy's look, the way he was dancing, the way he was frowning, even that ridiculous makeup that made him look like the Joker. And the only conclusion I could reach was, there's a possibility that this guy just wants to trend last night. And he did trend because nobody understood what that guy was looking like. Nobody understood. He was busy, you know, shaking the head like this, shaking the head. And then he began, you know, when you watch all these weird horror movies, you know, especially those ones that have occultic scenes. I'm sorry, but Black Boy was just giving that vibe. And it was very disturbing. I did not find it funny at all. I did not find it entertaining. I found it really, really disturbing, especially at times when the cameras settled on his face. It was really disturbing. And the guy wasn't even smiling. He didn't look like he was having fun. He looked like he was angry. Because no. I felt like that was just a grave injustice done to Black Boy. That outfit was terrible. It was zero. Some people said, oh, the wig did not come with the outfit. I don't care. But everything was just giving 0, 0, 0 witchcraft. yes. And then Thabang too. Thabang had a purple wig. And I was wondering, like, what the hell? And then the makeup, what was that? It was not giving. And the whole thing was so off, especially because the theme of the week is money. Money. That's the theme of the week. So one would expect that the way they picked some regal looking outfit for Kanaga Jr., for Ebubu, for Justin, for Khosi, for Yvonne, for Ipeleng, that they will pick the same kind of regal outfits for what's her name now, Tati, and for Black Boy. Thabang's suit, his outfit was looking dope, was looking spot on. But Tati's outfit and Black Boy's outfit, that was giving the Joker's league. Yeah, it was giving the Joker's league. So it was just crazy. And I'm thinking now, these people should not try this nonsense with the finals. Please, they should not try this nonsense at the finals. If they're going to give these housemates outfits for the final Saturday night party of the season, please, they should get a more professional stylist, one that will not come and use their own bias to go and be selecting outfits for those housemates, because Black Boy and Tati really looked like a joke last night, and it wasn't even funny at all. Anyways, quickly, let's go back. Let's retrace our steps and go back to where we're coming from. So the party was dope. The party was really, really fun. I mean, it was more entertaining because the housemates were having so much fun. Yes, although it started off on a very, very boring note. I think the first 30 minutes of the party, oh my God, it started off on a snail-paced note. It was frustratingly boring. I was almost dozing off. I think it was even almost the first 1 hour. It was just dead. Yes, it was just dead. It was so draggy. But then later on, it picked up notes. And it was quite interesting to know that, oh, the DJ is actually one of South Africa's finest. And I'm like, and he came to come and follow our hand. Anyways, I loved her vibes. I loved the way she was interacting with the housemates from her podium. I loved the way she was, you know, directing their dance moves. It was quite exciting. I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it much later. Now, during the party, a lot of things were happening. Thabang and Khosi, they were dancing separately at the start. Even before they went to the party, they were already doing their romance and stuff, which was quite cute, which was quite sweet. Then, when they got into the party hall, there were whispers here and there. Tati would whisper to Ipeleng, Tati would whisper to Kanaga Jr. You know, they were just whispering. And I was wondering, like, okay, what is going on? Now, what I did not know was that they were actually talking about Khosi and Thabang. Anyways, Khosi and Thabang initially were dancing separately, but then later they gravitated towards each other and they couldn't keep their hands off each other. They kept on dancing, you know, so close, hip to hip, bone to bone, shoulder to shoulder, chin to chin, lips to lips. I mean, sometimes they would kiss, they would hug. It was so romantic the way they were together. I mean, it was just very obvious that they just wanted to be together, right? And they were not even giving an actual F about the rest of the housemates. Yes. And guess what? Those who wanted to look were looking. Those ones who were concerned neighbors and friends, they were looking and they were whispering and they were talking. But Thabang did not care. Thabang was just heavily into Khosi. Khosi too was receiving all the energy. By the time the party was over, Thabang and Khosi still could not keep their hands off each other. Thabang especially kept on kissing Khosi, kissing Khosi, kissing Khosi. And I'm not going to lie to you all, I was getting tired of the whole plenty PDAs and the whole plenty kissing. I started feeling already like, okay, it's excessive at this point. Like, guys, just, hey, cut it off, back off, take a break. Don't give us too much of your romance, because we're gonna get overfed. We're gonna get tired of it, right? I mean, that was exactly what Juicy J and Yvonne did, and people got bored. So I was just wishing that, hey, they would just, you know, take a step back and just breathe and allow their shippers to also breathe as well. Don't overfeed people too much with the kisses, right? And even some of the housemates too, they noticed it, because they were all gathered in the dressing room and they were just talking about the whole party, how they enjoyed the DJ's play, and Thabang and Khosi, regardless of other people around them, they were still kissing and, you know, hugging each other like that. And that was where some of these conversations continued as well about, this game Thabang is playing with Khosi. Oh, this thing Thabang is doing. Isn't Thabang as aware that, oh, there's a Yemi in the picture, there's a boyfriend in the picture, blah, blah, blah. Khosi was hearing all of those whispers. Anyways, later on, we saw Tati and Kanaga Jr. in the kitchen. Tati was telling Kanaga that, Thabang had asked her to keep an eye on him, that he was tipsy, Khosi was tipsy, and he did not want to do anything they would regret. I think that was what she said. And she now said, later on, Thabang told her not to worry, that he was fine. After that scene, the next thing we saw was Thabang and Khosi in Khosi's bed upstairs. They were silent. Yeah, literally silent. Khosi obviously looked worked up. She was upset. And you know, the way the whole thing looked, it completely reminded me of a Khosi and Yemi situation, you know, after they've just had a good time. You know, they have like a moment of happiness, and then the next moment has to be about war and violence. They will be quarreling, they will be trying to settle matters. That was the entire scene, you know, that I recollected at that point in time. And Thabang was not cut out for it. So Thabang, indulged her. He was quiet, waiting for her to talk, because he asked her, Khosi, what's wrong? And he sounded scared, because even the sound of his voice, it just sounded like it was a genuine concern. Like, 1 minute we're very happy, we're having so much fun. What's with the mood swing all of a sudden? Khosi was not ready to talk. And then Thabang asked her, what do you want to do with your hair tomorrow? Khosi did not even hear the question. She was like, you're pissing me off. So she was upset. And Thabang, this dude obviously looked confused. Yes, he looked confused, because he just could not understand what was upsetting Khosi. Yeah, and then Khosi started telling him that, I've told you before, you don't understand. When people in here make it look like they care about you, it is only when you go outside you really know people that really care about you. So she was not getting straight to the point. But then the way she was beating around the bush and then talking about loyalty and these people does not really like you, Thabang already knew that Khosi was referring to his friendship with Tati. Khosi had finally opened up that she wasn't happy about the fact that people were saying things about her, saying things about their relationship. And instead of him to come and tell her, he did not say anything about it. He kept it to himself. And she heard. On the first occasion they were gossiping about her, she was there. She heard it and he was there. So she was saying all of these things, and Thabang was, guys, I'm sorry, but Thabang's countenance was just completely indifferent to everything that Khosi was saying. And then before we knew it, Thabang got up and left. Like, this dude literally walked out on Khosi. Khosi was mad. Khosi was pissed. So the moment Thabang left, Tati and Kanaga, they had actually called him, and he had left, and he has, guys, it was so annoying, because I mean, they were actually having a conversation, and Thabang obviously saw that they were having a conversation, but then he was called downstairs to the kitchen and he left the conversation just like that. So Khosi was really mad. And much later, she was complaining about it to Black Boy, that the issue she has with Thabang and even Miracle is that they don't know how to read the room. You're having a conversation with people or with them, and then they just disappear to go and do something else. You know, that it's just completely draining. Khosi was really upset. She was really upset, and almost immediately Justin had come to meet her, you know, in Santon, and was just trying to cheer her up, talk to her, and that was where she started opening up to Justin and venting that what was really pissing her off was the fact that Ipeleng and Tati, they kept on talking about her and her relationship with Thabang. They kept on advising him to be careful of her, you know, and Thabang was listening to all those things, and Thabang did not even talk about it with her. Now, she was comparing Thabang to Yemi, that regardless of the fact that 80% of the time Yemi was shady to her, but at least the 20% of the time that Yemi changed, that one thing that Yemi and her shared was loyalty. If anybody told Yemi anything about her, Yemi would tell her about it. They will have a conversation about it. If anybody said anything about Yemi to her, she would do the same thing. She would tell Yemi about it. And guys, that was Khosi being 100% honest. She was not lying. The point that we were even dragging her on this channel, that why would she be reporting her partner, Miracle, to her boyfriend, Yemi? I mean, we've talked about it a lot of times, but according to the way she explained it, it was all about the trust and loyalty. So she trusted Yemi, that Yemi would always have her back regardless. But when it comes to Thabang, the fact that Thabang sits there when things about her are being said, and Thabang, you know, does not feel the need to have that conversation with her, then it gives off the vibe that Thabang is actually playing a game with her. And that is what is making her scared, because that was the same person that kept on insisting that he wanted them to go public with their affair, with their relationship, that he did not give an actual F about anybody in the house or what people would say, that he does not care, that he really likes her. She further said that she knows that Thabang really, really likes her. But then what she does not understand is why, you know, he's being sneaky with her. I mean, guys, whilst Khosi was having this conversation with Justin, she literally shed tears, because she was really, really pained. And she went on and on and on and on and on to talk. I mean, most of the things she was saying are things we already know. But then she also explained that she understands that Thabang might be scared, you know, about the fact that she has a boyfriend on the outside. But she has explained that situation to Thabang. But Thabang is the one that kept on saying as well, that even told her outrightly during her coffee with Khosi session with him, that outside the house, everybody is a stranger to him, that it's all a clean slate to him. Because Justin was asking Khosi if she and Thabang had actually defined their relationship, if they've talked about what they would do on the outside. She said they've actually had the conversation partially, but they were not on the same page, and it was all about Thabang. That this was the same Thabang that insisted that they go public with their relationship in the house. Then this was also the same Thabang that told her that outside the house, Shio, Nelisa, they are strangers to him. It's a clean slate for him. So for her, she understands that, and she doesn't even want to bother herself about that. But something within her tells her that Thabang does not mean it. That Thabang was just saying it, you know, so as to come across as someone different to people. So guys, the whole thing was just crazy. It was just weird. I mean, whilst Khosi was having that conversation with Justin, and then much later Black Boy joined them, Thabang was busy downstairs in the kitchen discussing, you know, business, or how he has had several business ideas and was looking for money to fund his ideas. He was having conversations with Ipeleng, with Tati. He did not even bother to go back upstairs to even check up on Khosi, to talk to Khosi. And mind you, last night was the night the housemates had all planned to spend the night in Alex together. Yes, and Thabang and Khosi were supposed to sleep in Thabang's bed together. So because of the whole quarrel, Khosi did not go to Thabang's bed. Black Boy tried convincing her. She refused. Yes, at some point, she ended up staying in her own bed. But much later, she had gone downstairs, but did not sleep in Thabang's bed. She has spent the night on another bed. So I kind of really felt bad for both of them. Yes, Hence the reason I was talking about the concept of loyalty and trust from the beginning of this video. Now, let's briefly talk about it, all right? Look at it this way. Tsatsii is Thabang's friend. They've had this friendship right from the very first day of the show. They've been together. I don't know, whenever Thabang says that, oh, he has tested Tsatsii, Tsatsii has his back, I wonder in what capacity, because frankly speaking, I've not really seen that play out. Yes, maybe they are not showing us, but I've not really seen that. I've not really experienced that as a viewer. Every time I hear Thabang say what he says about Tsatsii, I just feel like this guy just likes this girl and is kind of preserving her for the real world where he might make his move to date her properly. Yes, but for now, everybody's just playing their game. Yes, but when it comes to trust in that house, Thabang trusts Tsatsii more than he trusts Khosi, and I do not blame Thabang for it, because anybody that has seen the way things have panned out, you know, between Khosi and Miracle and Yemi in the house, and even having a boyfriend on the outside, that person will also definitely think twice before trying to do anything serious or real with Khosi. So I feel like Thabang has that, you know, still has that thought in mind, even though he kind of likes Khosi. Yes, hence the reason both of them are just playing games with each other. Now, on the talk of loyalty, I don't think Thabang has any loyalty whatsoever to Khosi. Thabang's loyalty lies with Tsatsii. Yeah, and so Khosi expecting Thabang to be loyal to her like that, I feel like that's her expecting too much from the young man. And trust me, she's not going to get it as far as the show is concerned. She's not going to get it 100%. Thabang is going to want to show that, oh, you can trust me, I'm loyal to you, but we know the real deal. So yeah, I'm here. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I want to see how today is going to pan out between those two people. I just can't wait to see if they're going to gravitate towards each other again, or if they're going to have a conversation about these issues that they have. Yeah. But in the meantime, I would love to know your thoughts about this, guys. Please go ahead and share with me your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you excited as I am that these two people had a fallout yesterday? I mean, honestly, I'm happy because, hey, we need a bit of drama in all of that, you know, La La Land kind of romance, and I'm happy that they are giving us the drama. So what are your thoughts? Are you feeling it? And also, what was your highlights from last night's party? Please go ahead and share in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys on another episode of Frankly Speaking with Elijah. Have an amazing day. Bye.